What's up, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Journey into Fantasy. I know it's been a while, but yeah, we're back. As for this episode, we're going to be reviewing about the new movie, The Backrooms. But before we review that, we got some stuff we want to talk about. But as always, we're your hosts. I'm Brandon, and I am joined by Marin. And are you ready to start this podcast?
I'm ready, man. Are you ready?
Yes. So now, there's one thing I do want to talk about for movie news is that today, well, as we're making this podcast, it was revealed that 24 Jump Street is officially in works. You may be wondering why it's not called 23 Jump Street. Well, they probably couldn't get to the building that was 23 Jump Street.
Really? Funny. When did that get announced today?
It got announced today, and it is said that. Hang on. Because I made a post about it, so I'm trying to find the post. Okay, yeah. Channing Tatum, Jonah Hill, and Ice Cube are in talks to return, and Rodney Rothman, Jonah Hill, and Megan Malloy wrote the current script for it, which Rodney Rothman will be directing it, and he was also involved with the Spider-Verse movies. I believe he co-wrote the Spider-Verse movies. So
Nice.
it seems like it could be in good hands. And Phil Lord and Chris Miller will be returning to produce it, so they will still be involved with it.
Yeah, it says here no plot details have been released about the movie though.
We don't know much about it.
Just that it's been announced. But a lot of things get announced nowadays.
Oh, okay, so it turns out Rodney Rothman, he wrote Into the Spider-Verse and he co-directed it along with two other people. And he was a producer and he is a producer for executive producer for Across the Spider-Verse and Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Dang.
I'm safe to say it's in safe hands.
I'm excited, man. Yeah, why did I wonder why they skipped 23. Just for the gag.
Yeah, because remember the 22 Jump Street, it turns out that they were now across the street from 21 Jump Street, no longer in the
Right.
search with Korean Jesus.
Now they had a different Jesus, right?
Korean Jesus. I think that
Yeah.
was what they were calling it. And then they made a joke about 23 Jump Street, but I guess the building wasn't done or something like that. So they might have had to move to the 24 Jump Street building.
2012 was when that movie came out, the first one. 2014 is when the last one came out.
Yeah, I think me and my parents watched
Over
it
10 years ago.
I think me and my dad watched it on demand shortly, sometime after it got released.
Hopefully it's just like the same, team up thing and not like they try to do a crossover, I think once.
They tried to do a
With
crossover with Men in Black, which that wouldn't have had Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones back. That would have been a completely different characters, along with Channing Tatum's and Jonah Hill's characters from 21 Jump Street. But
you think they might still do that?
no, that was originally supposed to be it was a MIB 23, but they couldn't figure out what to do with that, and it's like I'm sure if it were to happen, it would have been hilarious, but I just can't see it. I don't know. I don't understand how that could have worked.
Yeah, same that I get that with the I think around the same time they also announced like Fast and Furious and Jurassic World team up
Nah,
movie.
that was just something that Tyrese said jokingly that he wanted, and like there
Universal.
were memes about it happening because with how unrealistic the Fast and Furious franchise has gotten. So they're like, oh, we
Same
won't
thing
be
with
surprised if this happens next.
what about a team up with Jurassic World or Transformers?
I got
Also,
nothing.
my Funko Pop broke.
Oh no. You broke me, man. What the heck?
It was part of the 3 set with Tom Holland and Toby.
You took that out of the box?
Oh yeah, I
I
have
thought
it.
you I
Oh
thought you would
shit,
have
I
kept
dropped
that
it.
one in the box, to be honest.
Nah, I took them out just so I can have more space around. I have the what did I have? I have the Toby here. The Toby. Oh yeah, right here.
I have the
Toby.
Toby Unmasked. You had that one, right? You get the
I
you
don't know
get
if I
this
still have it.
No, did you get the No Way Home Marvel Collector
Yeah, it
4
was.
box?
Yeah, I don't know if I still have it though.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen it. These two.
I have my Toby Spider-Man regular one that was metallic, signed by Sam Raimi.
I don't know how to fix this though, man.
You might be able to glue the stand back to it.
I lost the stand. I gotta find
Uh,
it.
you're fucked.
I think what I'm gonna do is maybe I'll put like a sticky thing on it and have it maybe hang it on the wall so it
That
looks
could be
like he's on the
cool.
wall.
That would be cool.
But yeah,
You know.
speaking of
But
Spider-Man,
well,
we have some
hold
major
up.
Spider-Man
Let's
news.
let's save the Spider-Man stuff for the end of the segment. Let's talk about, like save the grand because what's going on with the Spider-Man stuff is pretty big. So let's save that for last. But let's go into what just this dumb controversy that's been going around with the Supergirl movie.
Explain.
Well, people are apparently bitching and moaning about her having earrings.
She does have earrings, huh?
Yeah, it's like,
Haven't even seen that photo. I saw the post about him. Like, oh, okay.
and it's just
I don't know.
now
It's
people are all
yeah,
just complaining about how would she get those done if she's made of not of course made of steel, but yet her skin is pretty much steel because Man of Steel, Woman of Steel, they're bulletproof. Nothing penetrates their skin on Earth. But yeah, what people seem to forget is that she lived quite a few years more than Clark on Krypton.
well, she can also probably make a hole herself, no? If she had like some Kryptonian metal on
Or
her
she
ship or
was,
something.
and I saw this theory going around that, like, because we know how she likes to go out and go to planets with red suns and party.
Yeah.
She probably got her ears pierced there.
Yeah, I mean it's there. It's not that big of a deal, to be honest.
I don't know. Just when it comes to like these female superhero lead films, it just feels like everyone's just trying to make a big deal about a lot of this
No,
stuff.
I feel like the same thing
To
happened last year with Superman. You
that
remember that scene with
too,
the Coke when they threw a Coke at him and everybody was like, "Why is he flinching?" Superman shouldn't be flinching, getting a Coke thrown at him. And James Gunn did end up changing or like fixing that scene
I
in the
feel like just
movie. Do you remember
someone
that,
goes
right?
up to you and just touches. Like, feel like for that might have been just feel like someone was just touching Superman. It's just kind of like feel like kind of like a bit of a normal instinct to kind of flinch if you something just touches you randomly like that.
Yeah, but the
That's how I
argument was
see.
that he's Superman. He shouldn't
Yeah,
even
I
feel
do
the
get
pain.
that.
And I think James Gunn did fake like he did change that scene because
Yeah,
in the final version he doesn't even flinch.
yeah, probably. And but back to what
So
I
I'm
was
wondering for like this movie if he's gonna do. I mean, the movie's already gonna come out like next month, right?
this month.
This month, so he can't fix it. But it would have been funny to see like a scene of her just getting her ears pierced, or maybe she like laser herself,
No,
or she. Yeah, for Mir, Superman does that to shave his beard in the comics. He
that's
gets in
different.
here
You're
and he
saving a beard. You're not trying to pierce your ears with lasers like that.
she's Supergirl. She can do whatever.
That's true.
I think I mean they're probably not gonna talk about it, but like it's probably just Kryptonian metal. She probably just get if she really wants it, or maybe they're just glue-on earrings.
Or has he got them done when she was on Krypton? I think it's been confirmed, but I think that's the confirmation. But
Oh yeah,
still,
she
I
was on
just,
Krypton for a
but
long
like,
time before Golden Earth.
but what I was saying earlier about how like it does feel like when it comes to like female lead projects like this, people are just nitpicking a lot of trying to like nitpick some stuff. Like I noticed a lot of it when the first Captain Marvel came out with the Marvels and with no, honestly, it was just those two.
It says James Gunn's responded, and by the way, I don't know if you saw that tweet.
What
It
he's
says as explained in Superman, comma, the same way she gets drunk, she goes to a planet with a red sun. Not to mention she was raised on a chunk of Kryptonian. Oh, she was raised on a chunk of Krypton, so didn't even experience superpowers until her teens.
yes.
Here, I'll send you this
Okay, yeah, I
screenshot
remember
actually.
seeing something about that, and I remember comic book TikToker King and Queen Lion. He talked about it. So
That was a little controversy, but not a big deal.
yeah,
So, do you think this movie's gonna do well competing against the other movie, Spider Man? I didn't know they were. I forgot they were coming out the same month.
a month apart.
I thought he was coming out this month.
Supergirl comes out June 26th. Spider-Man comes
Mm,
out July 31st.
it is a month apart. Last year was Superman and Fantastic Four came out like 2 weeks.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes, we had. We had we had a Jurassic World, Rebirth, Superman, and then Fantastic Four. That was a great month for blockbusters, right there. But that was definitely like a like everyone was calling it like a fantastic super summer
Yeah.
or super fantastic summer, something like that. That was like a fun era. Just getting
Last year,
great, just getting great. Well, Jurassic World was good, but just getting Superman and Fantastic Four, just
back to back.
great back-to-back superhero films.
Hopefully, we get it again this year.
Yeah, hopefully
Not back to back, but
month apart,
it'll
but
be fun.
still, I am super excited for Supergirl. I'm pretty sure it will be a good film. Now, Millie Alcock, who plays Supergirl, I think she is a perfect choice for the role, and I can't wait to see what she does with the character.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, same. She looks like she looks. I mean, she looks good from what I've seen. I haven't seen too many trailers. I don't want to get spoiled. I'm
Yeah,
trying to like not to watch as much. I'm sure they released way more trailers. I've only seen like the first one and then one where a clip where she's talking to
yeah,
Superman.
she's talking to Superman and Kryptonian, and Superman's like, I don't speak Kryptonian, and then he just starts talking loudly, and he's like, why am I raising my voice? Like you can understand me.
But yeah, overall pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. But now moving on from this dumb controversy about Supergirl, people need to complain about other stuff and touch grass. There has been a lot going on with Spider-Man Brand New Day. As now, we're not going to talk about what, we're not going to talk about what's been leaked, like what's in the leaks, but like a lot of stuff apparently got leaked. A lot of the trailers got leaked the last several days, and for some reason, with each trailer that gets leaked, it's like the same version of the trailer that's supposed to be released, I think, June 17, but yet the first time it got leaked, pretty bad quality. Now it's pretty much like in 4K quality.
Really?
Yes. And
Dang.
now I have not seen this, but it is being reported that uh, the
Uh-oh.
entire movie, I think, without like the final cut of the movie with unfinished effects, it either got leaked, it's being sold in the black market to get leaked, about to get leaked, it's leaked. Something like that is what I've been hearing, and it is like, what the heck, Sony?
Damn.
Like, what happened?
Apparently,
How
the Spider-Man unfinished movie is out there somewhere. Streets are saying a full unfinished version of the Spider-Man Brand New Day is out there.
how the
So it's
fuck
just
does this
people are
happen?
saying there's
Yeah,
no
it's not
confirmed.
confirmed,
Like
but yet it's
you
going
can't
around.
find any clips of it.
I've seen some photos of the trailer. I will not say what I saw. That's what I mean by how we're not going to talk about what we've seen with this trailer. Just but I've seen some photos, but I'm just surprised on just how I'm just surprised about how all this is going on. It's like what the fuck, Sony? Like what can't get good security, I guess, or
Yeah, I don't know if I believe it or not.
yeah.
If like the whole movie got leaked, come on.
That's what I've been hearing, and I am just so confused about that. Like,
I think people are
but
just
then again,
spreading some fake news because I do believe that the trailer got leaked,
trailer did get leaked. I
but
will
I
not
don't
talk
think
about
the whole
what's in
movie.
it, but the whole but we've seen whole movies been leaked before. I think the Sandy Six movie for Netflix got leaked before it
Yeah, but
aired
look
on
what happened to
Netflix.
those movies. They
Uh,
posted them all over X. Like
yeah,
this,
they
I'm
posted
not
one
seeing
over
any of
X,
these.
but also the Plankton movie that got leaked and that was put all over Twitter. And then, recently there was the whole Avatar thing that was I don't was it the whole movie or was it like a good?
Yeah, no, it was the whole movie. But guess what? That company is same company, it's Paramount.
That was all Paramount, but like this is Sony and this is a Marvel film. Even though like Disney is not involved when it comes to like releasing the film
Do
like
you
that.
do you believe that it got leaked? Or you think people are just spreading fake news?
That's the thing. I don't know. Like
I believe it's not
seeing
leaked because
seeing
if it
how
was leaked, it would have
yeah.
been out already, dude.
Oh yeah. But just seeing
It
how
would
the
have been
trailers
all over the internet.
well, like just seeing how the trailers got leaked and let's not forget what happened with No Way Home when just a lot of the stuff like images and all that a lot of stuff got leaked.
Yeah, I don't
And
believe
then
it.
now we're in the day and age where it's like we can't tell if something's leaked or not because of AI. So, yeah, it's
Sorry,
I
I was just reading. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
You just got an
I don't
ad
know.
for WD-40, but it has Hank Hill on it.
Hmm.
Hopefully, it's not true. You know, it would suck. But
Yeah,
even if it was true, I wouldn't. I don't think I would watch the movie. Plus, the
no.
movie's like
I
three,
don't
four
think
months, a month away.
I don't think it'll affect the movie if
N-
if it was actually leaked cuz
I
people
don't get like
love Spider-Man.
with the trailer that got leaked. The CGI on it didn't look finished either.
Yeah. Which we
So
will not talk about what's in the trailer.
yes, you've mentioned that.
That I mentioned it
But
again. But it's like
but what I did see, I wanted to say, I saw a bunch of like great. Dude, I'm not gonna. Anyways, that movie, that trailer is supposed to get leaked or leaked. Supposed to officially come out the week before the movie comes
June
out, right?
17.
Oh, so next week.
Yes, I think it was supposed to be released to be like tickets are on sale now because I think next week is when when tickets are out.
You think it's gonna sell out?
Yes,
I don't think so.
but what I have heard,
I heard Oppenheimer got sold out.
Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Yeah, I believe it. But what I have heard about Spider-Man: Brand New Day, this is from Scooper, so take it with a grain of salt because they're wrong all the time, and it's kind of pitiful how they act about stuff at times. But it is being said that there was like I guess they had a test screening for Spider-Man Brand New Day and it got a lot of positives, but people were mixed on the ending.
Mm.
I want to know it's like what
They
are
had test screenings. You said it.
yes. So
Ah, okay.
so we're like what are your theories on what that ending could be that have people mixed about?
I don't know. Hmm. I'm trying to think. Maybe they keep his organic webbing. What do you? People are upset about it.
Yeah, like not upset but mixed about it.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think. What could have been so horrible that people were just like, nah, this is weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that
some setup for Doomsday that probably didn't work, or
Maybe he
um,
died.
maybe a connection to the Sony villain universe. That would be pretty. Yeah, I could see why people. I could understand why people would be mixed if it's like a connection to the Sony universe with Venom, Morbius, Craven. That just has them like, ah, oh, why are we getting this universe back? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. You think that they just separate Tom Holland Spider-Man to go back to the Sony universe by
Yeah, they
itself?
just send him to the. They just yeet him off to the universe, so he won't be
Because
in
I don't know what
Doomsday.
else.
I don't know what else. So we just gotta wait and see. But it's like still, I am super.
Is that what your theory is? That he goes back to the.
It's a dumb fun theory, but I won't be surprised. I don't know. Like if it happens, it's like, oh shit.
So people are saying that the movie's good, like overall, but the ending just kind of like.
Yeah.
Is there any scoopers about what the ending might be? Nothing.
No, I haven't heard nothing about it. But it is said that he's going to have some type of role in Doomsday, even though he's not confirmed for Doomsday. So who knows? But yet it's already being said that he's also going to have some type of role in Secret Wars, but we don't know yet either. So we just
I wonder because some of the theories say that he's gonna get like or he's gonna become he's like mutating into a Spider-Man,
yeah,
like a
like
spider.
I feel like
I don't
he's
know if that's true or not.
I feel like we're going to see him become Man Spider.
That'd be cool. If we see maybe that's what people are upset about. He's just stuck with the 8 arms.
Oh god, I don't want to see the 8 arms. But anyway, I, I guess any final theories? Well, before we get the new trailer, what are I guess, some of your
You think he might
final
die?
theories?
What if he dies?
Maybe, but yet I don't think they would do that because of
Maybe he comes
Doomsday
back to
Secret.
life.
Maybe we'll just gotta wait and see.
I'm seeing some people's theory. So what it could be,
I
the
saw.
ending is because Andrew Garfield shows up and is killed,
Oh
and then
hell
the
no!
multiverse ends up Toby's world.
There's been a
Turns
lot of
out
talks
Nicolas
about Toby
Cage
lately.
turns out Nicolas Cage is his dad. He finally smashes Aunt May.
Oh,
Peter dead. Peter's dead. We get the last hunt. Peter dies. Calling it now. A lot of people are theorizing he dies, and then he shows up again somehow in Avengers: Secret War.
we just gotta wait and see. But
I don't think if they
this
kill
is
him
the
off, they're not
start
gonna
of a
kill him
new
off forever.
this is the start of a new trilogy though.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Has that been confirmed?
Yeah, it's been said that they're going to make a new Spider-Man trilogy, but it
Yeah,
also
but
been
with
said
maybe
that
not with Tom Holland.
they're not allowed to touch that Sony, like Kevin Feige has said that Sony told him not to touch Miles yet until they're done with Beyond the Spider-Verse pretty much releases. So like
What do you
until
think
they're
Sadie Sink character is in this movie?
I've been
You think
seeing
she
a
might have to do
lot of
something with the ending?
I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Jean Grey. I just can't see that, honestly. I don't like just seeing how what we've seen of Sadie Sink's character. It seems to be teasing her being like this type of terrorist, and it's
Yeah,
like I just can't see that. It's like, okay, why is she acting like this? Like if she is Jean Grey, okay, cool, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to see I don't want to see the X-Men be 18, 19, 20 years old
again.
again,
Yeah,
know. So I want to see them be adults, like how
your
the
age.
Avengers are. Your age too, bitch.
You're 28 now, dude.
I want to see them in their 30s, or I want to see the original X-Men come back and like train a new
They're in
group of
their
mutants.
50s. They're about to be old.
Well, Hugh Jackman's doing it until he's 90.
Nah, if they bring like a new cast, yeah, around their 30s, like our age, it'll be good. And they're adults.
But yeah, no, look at Pedro Pascal, dude, it's 50.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like he's 20 yet.
No, but still, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. That's what I'm hesitant about. It's like, ah, do we really need young X-Men again? That's what like X-Men 97. They're not, well, really the only young one is Jubilee, but still, it's like they're all adults. And we already got the young X-Men with the first class films. I don't think we need another rehash of that in a way. But if Sadie Sink is Jean Grey, okay, cool. I hope she's good in the role, and I hope like they do good with the character. But I don't know, because I remember there's the Jean Grey rumors, but for a while after she was cast, there was more rumors about her playing like some type of shapeshifter type character, that she probably won't have the red hair, that wigs exist, shit like that. But who knows? What are your thoughts on that, though?
I don't know. I've always heard Jean Grey as well.
Yeah,
Maybe that one fire chick that Spider-Man used to be friends with in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Starfire, no, Firestar, I think
Firestar.
that would
And
be cool, but
maybe
no,
her. But
I doubt
she's.
that.
I feel like she's definitely a mutant. That's what people are like
Yeah,
teasing her up to be.
I just don't
I
get
think
Jean
she has.
Grey.
She might have something to do with killing Spider-Man.
Why? Be cool
If
if she's
because my
Homecomers.
now that I'm looking online about all the leaks, I'm like, it could be Spider-Man is dead. People are convincing me.
Yeah,
And
we
then
just gotta
maybe
wait and
maybe
see.
Jean Grey or Jean Grey. Maybe Sadie Sink's character is the one that does it.
I think
Which
it's been said that it's been reported a while ago that she is gonna be in Secret Wars. So who knows?
who knows?
Yeah, who the hell knows? Like all this when it comes to Marvel theories on who is playing who, what character could appear and all that, you have this scoop like with Deadpool Wolverine, with Multiverse of Madness, there's all these scoops. Oh, this one character is going to be in it. Oh, this one character is going to be in it. Oh, this one character is going to come back and all that. And none of that happens. So at this point, we just got to wait and see who is cast as who is playing who, and just, like what Captain America said in the post-credit scene for Spider-Man Homecoming, patience.
Agents.
Patience.
Patience.
Patience. No, but
But
any
moving
final.
on.
Okay. No, moving
Final
on.
thoughts? No, not really any final thoughts on my end. Now I'm going down a rabbit hole, but yeah. Excited to see. Hopefully the trailer comes out soon. I thought this movie was coming out sooner, but damn, a whole month.
Yeah.
Well, hope it lives up to the hype. There's a lot of hype.
Yes, there is, and I know a lot of people are just excited that we're getting like
A new Spider-Man and
a new Spider-Man, but like more like a street level Spider-Man, not dealing with the multiverse, not dealing with like these Avengers threats. Just one of him in New York saving the day. But anyways, let's talk about the movie that is. Would you say it taking the world by storm?
no,
But let's talk
not
about
as much as the movie before.
not
Not
as
as much as the other movie.
obsessing, not as much as
Yeah,
obsessing, but this creepy pasta. Well, the creepy pasta did kind of take the world by storm in a way. As we'll be reviewing the movie Backrooms, as
the
it is based on
Backrooms.
that YouTube short series by Kane
That
Pixels, who
you started
directed.
watching, right?
No, I haven't. I've been watching like breakdown videos of it on TikTok that pops up on my For You page explaining how the short series connect to the movie, the lore behind it all, and all that. No, but no, with the movie, it is the Backrooms. That is based on that short series by Kane Pixels, who is known as Kane Parsons, who directed the movie, and he's only 20.
Yeah, I keep seeing that online.
Yeah.
And then I also see people getting upset that they see that he's 20.
No, but the film it's about
That's
a
cool, man. So glad to see a young guy doing it. Finally, I
very
feel like all these
very
old people.
inspirational for us on. I feel like
Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
getting
Yeah.
your start on YouTube, like it's what Sam Raimi kind of. I remember like just Sam Raimi's advice, what he told me, and what I also seen him talk about in interviews and all that was you don't need to go to Hollywood. You don't need to like start off as a PI or something like that.
Do your own thing. Make sure you just keep at it.
Yeah. What he talked about was it's like upload to YouTube, like work on create some stuff, upload it to YouTube, and then an interview when promoting send send help. He talked
Yeah.
about how you don't need to go to Hollywood or become a PA or none of that. Just come up with an idea. Now it could be something sort like man walks in to gas station, tries to rob it, leaves, film it, show it to some people, get feedback on what you could fix, and continue at it.
Continue.
And
Yeah.
use YouTube and all that.
Like us, we're gonna shoot a. Hopefully, we're gonna shoot a skit if Brandon doesn't get too lazy about it.
Yeah, hopefully. I hope just you just got to drive all the way over here.
How about you drive all the way over here?
No, I'm good. You're busy. Anyway, but with
Won't even
Backrooms,
hire me. Yes, with Backrooms.
it is about a furniture store owner and his therapist discover a dimension of semen. Oh my gosh, I can't fucking speak.
What? Semen.
Seemingly endless liminal spaces access to the basement of the store. A strange doorway appears in the basement of a furniture store, pretty much. And you're not supposed to be here. And right out of the bat, this was a very fascinating movie, but
Mm-hmm.
that like kind of have me like by the end of it, it's like, okay, what the fuck did I just watch? Well, I was like,
You were left confused
how about for you?
a little bit.
Like, what was your kind
I
of
would
like your
say
first reactions
I
in a way?
don't about the whole movie. Should I talk about the whole movie or just how what do you mean, like reactions? Because
Like, kind of like
I don't know.
if
I
it
didn't
was
know anything
fascin
about the movie going in. To be
yeah.
honest, I
Honestly,
was really
same.
confused.
Like, only thing
But
about
I was
Backrooms,
like, and I was like, you know, not ready, but I was like, not trying to learn as much, so I could go into the movie and just like get my whole first knowledge about the back. Because the only thing before this I knew was like that one game me and you played
yeah,
on
we did
Fortnite.
a
That was it.
Fortnite creative mode about the Backrooms, and we always thought that it was a video game, but it turns
Hmm.
out it's originally a creepypasta YouTube
But
series.
I thought it was okay. You know,
Yeah,
I would say the ending I fell off a little bit. I think I told you even like
yeah,
they kind of lost me like the
it's,
climax of the
we'll
movie.
get into that in a bit though, but
Hmm.
it's like kind of like my first reaction to watching this was like, okay, what did I just watch? But yet, I noticed how with some other people that could be positively or negatively, which I'll get to that in a
Hmm.
bit.
Yeah.
But just with this film, just a lot do stand out. But I do want to talk about the cast first as it starts. Chiwetel Ejiofor as Clark, who is the store owner, and Renate Rensiv. I apologize if I butcher her name. Who plays the
Whose name are you trying to
therapist?
say? Oh, okay.
And now we had Finn Bennett and Lukita Maxwell, who plays, I guess, the employees of Clark, and I will say that the cast did really good. There was a lot of very interesting stuff going on with the therapist, with yeah, Dr. Mary and with Clark. But like the cast did really good though. It's like very interesting
Yeah,
mystery going on with the characters at times, and just
but
the style of this, like how everything was shot. It's kind of like in a way where like the character is framed, but yet you could kind of like expect something maybe to come up behind them in a way, or it's like just the style of this. I thought was very fascinating.
I would say I would have to agree with that. Like I was shot, and I was really impressed with how this kid had help, right? I heard he got help from like a director. Because for a guy that's like his first directing debut was pretty good.
Yeah,
I like that he included some. There's some handheld camera movements there. You know, the horror
yeah,
aspect of it. I
yeah. Just
think
from
like
like a regular
yeah,
film to a found footage film, kind of
for a
like
little bit, for a little bit.
that was really
But
cool.
you
That
know,
was really cool.
as for like horror aspect, I feel like I was really only scared throughout the middle, like for like a little part of the movie, not throughout the whole thing.
Yeah,
I was
I
more
get
like
that.
trying to figure out what was going on, like a mystery.
It felt more like not really scary, but like just very tense. And like I feel like you're kind of
Hence,
expecting moments where it's like the because I well we're going to get into spoilers here, but I was kind of expecting that wire creature thing and
see, I
not
don't even know what he's talking about.
hmm?
That's like from the Backrooms lore, right? The one you're talking about, the
Yeah,
wire
that
creature
wire
thing.
creature thing. I was expecting that because that was what came after us in that Fortnite game.
Yeah,
And the photos I've seen, so I was expecting that, but it turns out it was a monstrous entity resembling Clark
him. Yeah,
in his
which
pirate. I'm confused by that, but it is very interesting. I've been seeing theories of that. That is fascinating. But
yeah, I guess from like the lore, from what I heard, when Hannah was trying to explain to me, there's like a big magnetic experiment that went wrong and just made like a whole copy or a whole like other
yeah.
dimension, and also that dimension somehow gets your like worst fears and
Mm-hmm.
makes them reality or makes your memories reality.
Yes.
So that's why Clark he sees himself, he remembers himself as that abusive eating pirate or whatever. And
Okay.
then I don't know. Then he just made himself an evil pirate. That was confused. It's confused. It's a
That
confusing
is kind of
movie.
confusing. Like, but yet with the back rooms, this the lore behind it all, and just kind of like watching the videos explaining it. It's very fascinating, bizarre, but yet just fascinating. Like I don't
Well,
know.
that's
Like there's a
yeah.
lot of
That's the thing.
like
Yeah, go on.
great moments. I feel like this is kind of a slow burn, but yet it is a very interesting slow burn. Just what it explores, what it shows off. Like there's this very interesting mystery with the back rooms that does like add more to the mystery, show it off. But yeah, we don't get any answers. But yeah, that's kind of like the point of it. Like 'cause nobody knows, even like the scientist people, they don't even know. But yet, just a lot of just
Do
I don't
you
know.
think?
It's
Yeah,
just
I was
very
gonna ask. Do you
fascinating.
think? Because you're into like reading up on the lore, and there's other people, fans of the movie, of the Backrooms itself, that are like into like reading up on the lore, finding out everything they can. That they say this movie, really amplified that. But there's people that aren't gonna do that.
No,
They're not gonna watch 4 hour long videos on
no.
YouTube trying to get like what the hell is the Backrooms, So for those like a casual person going into the movie just trying to watch a horror movie, do you think this is a good movie for them to like just go watch? Like it's a date, Like
Mm,
the guy takes the girl on a date and they both don't know anything about the movie or about the Backrooms. They're like in their 40s or whatever.
no. Like I'm gonna talk about my theater experience when I watched this because I went to go watch it
Yeah.
with my cousin. We went to it was like the 9:40 at night showing, and I just remember like the theater was just unsettled throughout the movie. It was like people kind of just coming and going, going to the bathroom, getting going to the concession stand, coming back, and like I remember like um it was kind of like at the part where Clark uh knocks puts the Mary to sleep in the chokehold.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I remembered someone just said loudly, "If there's one more scare in this, I'm leaving."
Okay, well that's what do you expect though? You know what I'm saying?
But and then like the scene where it's like he is cutting open the still life and taking the stuff out.
Yeah.
I remember we're all like, "Oh, what the heck?" And like there was this one girl that was just kind of just like, "Nope, nope," and just stood up and left,
She just left.
just straight up left. And then I don't know if these two people were with her, but they left along. They left after her, pretty much.
Yeah.
They didn't walk together, but there was like a distance between them walking out, and it was like, oh, okay, people just walked out of the theater. Okay.
I didn't get any of that. Like for
and
me it was kind of different.
and it's like one thing, before watching this film, I seen this is how people are. If you're expecting a horror film, don't expect that at all. Don't have no expectations for this film. And with
Yeah.
that, after it's like, okay, yeah, I kind of went in with that mindset in a way, and it was like, okay, like because I didn't know what to expect because like as we mentioned, we don't know really much about the Backrooms before this, but just a lot of this. So it's like seeing how everything play off. It's kind of like bizarre, weird, but fascinating in a way when it came to just the lore behind it, all that it sewed into film. So, but I can understand why it's like for like normal movie goers or like
Normal. Yeah.
the diehard horror fans. This isn't really maybe not the film for them in a way because like I said, my theater experience, people were just and it was a full house. It was a full
Mhm.
auditorium, and just it was just unsettled.
Yeah, for me it was a lot of kids seemed to be
Oh
really into the movie because in the beginning I will say they were loud.
yeah.
Like before the movie started, like when the credits were running up, they're like getting excited, you know?
Hmm.
But once the movie actually started, everybody kind of just chilled out. Nobody was really making jokes or making, being annoying.
Yeah.
So I will say, in my theater experience, and then when the movie, like when the the funny thing is after the whole first scene where the handheld cam and then the stuff happens and the movie actually starts with the story of the therapist or whatever.
Hmm.
Everybody started clapping because the word Backrooms popped up and the theater got loud there. So like I could
Really?
tell like okay, this theater like people in this theater are here to watch the movie because they're fans of the movie. They're probably
Yeah.
young fans.
Yeah.
And I would say that at the end when we walked out, I was waiting next to the restrooms and I heard a dad and his it looks like it was his teenage son and his teenage daughter. And the teenagers were trying to convince the dad it was a good movie because the dad was like, "That movie was lame," or "I didn't really get
Yeah.
that movie."
Yeah.
And the kids were there, they're explaining like the lore. I forgot what he called. He called the kid like named like one of the entities, but he named
Hmm.
it like something from the movie. He's like, "Oh, that's like a zinger zagger or something like that." And the dad's like, "I don't think I like the movie at all, whatever." But you can see that the kids really enjoyed it because they were like
Yeah.
into the lore and all that. So seeing that interaction just made me think like, okay, so this movie, it's gonna be hard to reach people that aren't really fans or to make new fans of the movie that are make new fans for
Yeah.
Backrooms.
That's why I was saying it's like, when I said like what the fuck did I watch, I've seen a lot of like, it could be like positively but negatively at the same time because, for me and my cousin, we're both like, what the fuck did we just watch? But it was like, okay, that was very interesting. While like for some other people, they could be like, what the fuck was that?
This was boring. This is not for me. Or blah blah blah.
It was what the yeah, kind of.
If
So
they're
it's
expecting like a horror movie or even a slasher,
maybe so it's like
because I would
So
say we don't
yeah,
really get a lot of kills in the movie. We
I
don't really get a lot of kills on
no
camera. I don't think this movie had to be
camera.
rated R. Is it rated R?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so actually. Yeah, because I remember
Because I didn't see anything that was rated R.
me and my cousin had to show our ID to
Wow, you
go
guys don't even look
watch
that
it.
young.
Hey, we look younger than your old ass.
Nope,
But
not true. I'm gonna look up the rating real quick.
what
It
it,
is rated R. I don't think there was anything in the movie that was like had to be rated R though. Do you? It's not really gory. It's not really a lot of cursing. No, not really a lot of sex. Not any sex. Not
kind
really
of
a lot of
some
killing either.
blood, but that when he but spoilers here, but we see like the pirate Clark entity take a bite out of Clark, and there was blood there.
Yo, spoilers. We see somebody, a monster, pick up somebody and bite their shoulder, and then yeah.
Eat their ass. What?
But yeah, it wasn't that. That was like about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like we don't like it's, well, we're getting into spoilers, so hey, we warned you earlier in the podcast. But it's like when Bobby got dragged down and got sucked into that thing, pulled into that cubby thing or whatever it was. We don't see him die unless you get what I mean?
We always see is him getting dragged in like a streak of blood.
Yeah. And then like with Kat, all of a sudden we see her decapitated head in the fridge. And it's like and Clark is all like, I couldn't get her to understand. Hinting that
He killed her.
he killed her. But it's like this was really my thing with the film. Like I guess because we see Clark going through it all. He's like his wife left him. He's having to run this store that he doesn't want to run, and he's living in the store. So that's why, like, due to like the Backrooms taking energy from the store, that is why people think that like it kind of copied him to be a monster in the Backrooms because he was living in the store. That's what I've seen. I don't know, but then he is exploring the back rooms, and then we see him get Kat and Bobby to film it for him, and then now Sid happens. They kind of go their separate. Well, Bobby gets dragged into the thing and dies. Then Kat and Clark kind of go their separate ways, and then it's like all of a sudden when it kind of like jumps to focusing on Mary, who goes into the back, who like goes to the store looking for him, finds the back rooms. Then all of a sudden, like there's Clark and like it's suddenly like he's the bad guy, and that just felt like a sudden character shift. No setup for that, and like that's kind of like one of my criticisms with that. How is this all of a sudden he's the antagonist now?
Yeah. Okay. It kind of just came out of nowhere,
Yeah,
like
kind of
left
like.
field.
Now, I guess it was set up from the beginning that he's not a good guy, but yet I just
It just wasn't executed for you as well.
yeah, that's one of the complaints I've seen, and that's what one of the complaints I have is how all of a sudden Clark is the bad guy in a way.
Yeah.
I remember you were talking about
From
that too. I
for
think.
me, it feels a little out, like
Mm-hmm.
out of field. How I think what the issue is that we don't know how time works or how long he's actually been in there.
Yeah.
Because they try to give some clues, like there's some letters in front of the door, in front of the building saying eviction or notice or some shit like that, or electrical bills
Mm-hmm.
that indicate that he's been in there for a while. But like honestly, I didn't get that. I thought for some reason in my head I had to remind myself no, but for some reason it just felt like everything was taking place like in a week.
Yeah.
I don't know,
It
but
felt
I
like
think
everything was taking place
yeah,
right. Our
in a week for me,
yeah,
like
yeah,
maybe
pretty
a
much in a
day or
week.
2 days.
Yeah, like a day or two, maybe three tops.
But it looks like it feels like it was. I mean, I don't think it was because we see all the letters there in front of the building. We see that some time has passed. And there's like missing reports of the two kids.
Yeah, that's at the end though,
So
when we see the missing reports.
yeah, that's at the end. But I'm thinking like, damn. So is this like taking place? Is it how long has he actually been in the back rooms? Maybe that's why he's gone crazier and crazier because he
Yeah,
doesn't want to. Also, when he like brings his two his one of his coworkers and her boyfriend,
yeah.
he brings them down. I wonder how long he's been going in there before he brought
'Cause
them
he had
down.
the whole
Because
thing mapped out. Well,
yeah,
not the
but
whole thing, but he had a lot of it mapped out.
in my head, I'm like, oh, I thought it was just like it was right after the therapist meeting, but even when he met with the therapist, if I thought it was like the next day, like the first day he went to the back rooms, the next day he went to go see the
Yeah, that's what it
therapist.
felt like. So I think that stuff could have been like explained
Execute a little
better.
better
Yeah,
because I think that's what he was trying to go for. Like, oh,
hmm
it's been some time. He's been going in there and he's been losing his mind, and that's what's making him become evil or
yeah,
crazy. I just, like you said, I wish we would have seen him become more evil or become over time, actually lose his mind and lose his like good nature. No, he wasn't. I don't know. He wasn't really portrayed as a good guy at all.
hmm yeah,
Maybe he could. Maybe I don't know. I don't. I hate talking shit about movies, but maybe he could. We could have shown him have like a kid and like he's like a good dad, and then maybe that way we could connect more with him. Because I feel like I wasn't really connected with him as much.
yeah. Like
But I don't think they wanted us to be. I think that's why they
no,
had the therapist character there so we could connect with her more.
but yet my thing with the therapist character too is like there's like even a mystery with the mother. There's all these theories with her mother too. I
I
will
think
admit
she's
some of
that's
those
for
scenes were a
my
little weird,
theory.
but
I feel like they're trying to. For me, I thought the mother has been in the back rooms, or
it
she's.
seems like
I don't know.
that.
Has Sims? I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen that
Could
theory.
be.
It's like, no, that's why she doesn't want the daughter to go out. But I don't know. I
Do
don't
you think
know.
they're gonna continue her story in the second one?
No, I don't. I feel like if they, because there are rumors that a second one's going to be made. That
It's gonna be made. It's made. Even all the shit we're talking, it's made a lot of money. I've seen. I think it beat Mando
but
and
apparently
Grogu.
he talked about how he expressed like the guy. Apparently it was said that Deadline reported that Parsons was looking for a screenwriter collaborator to work on the
Mm,
sequel with, which the screenplay was really one of the things that probably could have been better with this,
yeah.
but he denied shortly after that a screenwriter was already being sought, saying that he was not sure how that got out, but he also expressed interest in developing a Backrooms television series. And I don't like. I feel like Backrooms will be something that is just like an anthology series mostly.
Do you want to guess how much the movie's made so far from this one report?
Over 2 million, I believe.
Oh,
Two hundred
yeah,
million.
way
I mean
over.
200 million. I mean 200 million. My
Okay.
bad. My bad.
Yeah, yeah. It's made
It
two
is
hundred and
the
sixteen point
ups
three million worldwide.
because Obsession is the highest grossing horror film, and Backrooms is the second highest grossing horror film for the year. But no, before that it was Scream 7. So they both overtook Scream 7.
Yeah, you were right. Over it was 216 million.
Mm-hmm. I will say Mandalorian and Grogu is a much better
Obsession is
movie.
234.5 million.
Yeah.
What were you saying about Mando?
The Mando and Grogu was a much better movie than this.
I haven't seen that one yet. I'm waiting for it to come out on Disney Plus.
Bruh. I really enjoyed that one. I had fun with that one. It's like, yeah, when it comes to like I don't know, like with this one, it's like some parts of it is kind of confusing.
It
Bit
made
yeah,
wait no man. Sorry, Mando made way more. I had to correct myself. It's gross 296.1 million. It's almost at 300 million.
oh, okay.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to talk shit about Star Wars.
I
I heard that movie was just kind of a long episode.
don't care. It was still good. It was still good.
Anyways,
You could
yeah, go
catch
on.
me and Gus talking about it in the future. Maybe.
Yeah, once it comes out on Disney Plus.
But with Backrooms, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I'm not mixed about it in a way, but it's like for me, I thought it was good, but it was like, okay, what are we like? There's just stuff I think could have been much better or could have been explained better.
Out of all the horror movies you've seen this year, what do you put it in?
Uh, I,
Because
did
you've seen a lot of horror movies, good and
I
bad.
had a list on Letterboxd about horror films. I think I have. Okay, so I have it at 6. Above Scream 7. Yeah, I have it above Scream 7.
What's above it? What's above the Backrooms?
All right, so from 1 to 7, I watched 15. Yeah, I watched 15 horror movies so far. Number 1, I have 28 Years Later.
Bone Temple.
Yeah, the Bone Temple. You know, that heavy
Same.
metal.
Well,
That heavy metal
for me,
scene. That
I'm switched between either
I
that or
know.
Obsession.
Honestly, same because those two. Because with Bone Temple, I think it's a much better movie than the previous 28 Years Later. And with the Bone Temple, there was that heavy metal scene that was just epic.
We
But
should
with Obsession was
one
still
night we
really
should
good.
just watch those two movies back to back to see where we would let some we put them on our list.
All right, yeah. But number 2, I have Obsession. But of course, now Bone Temple and Obsession can probably easily switch. I probably need more
Yeah,
time to fully think about that because I thought both were great films. But at number
agreed.
3, excuse me, number 3, I have Send Help.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good
It's a good
one.
one.
I loved it. Yeah, classic Sam Raimi with that one. But at number 4, I have Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. With
That more of a action movie than a slasher, you think?
that is a horror comedy thriller action film kind of in a way.
Okay.
A lot of blood, but the first one was much better. Like the first one just has more shit going on. We see the main character going through more shit compared to
I
this
feel
one.
like that the main character's sister's like in every slasher movie now. You know what I'm talking about? The main
She's
character's
in
sister?
Catherine Newton. Yeah, she's in
She wasn't in like
Abigail
two other slasher she
and
was in
Freaky.
Abigail, Freaky Friday or Freaky with that one tall
Yeah,
Vincent Vaughn,
Vince
right?
Vaughn and
Wasn't
I
she in
think she
like
was
a
in one of the
horror series?
I think she was in one of the Paranormals.
Okay, what's her name?
Catherine Newton was Cassie
Isaac
Lang.
Newton.
Catherine.
Yeah, Yeah, she was Cassie Lang.
Oh, and she's Lisa Frankenstein.
Yeah, you see, she's like in all these like little horror, like action horror movies.
But at
Yeah, she wasn't freaky. Yeah.
yeah, but at number
Anyways,
5, I have They Will Kill You, which is the one with Zazie Beetz, Domino from Deadpool 2. Like she's in a hotel fighting demon, these devil cult people trying to save her sister. That was a fun one, honestly. It has like
bro,
similar stuff. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Catherine Newton is born in Orlando,
I saw about that. Yeah,
29 years old.
Hmm,
Brandon,
I was, but
she's gonna be in Avengers Doomsday. You better hurry
yeah.
up.
But after They Will Kill You, I have Backrooms, and then after that, I have Scream 7.
They will kill you. Dang. Oh, that's the one for Domino.
Yes, I was saying that, dude. What the heck?
Yeah. Sorry, I just got distracted when I saw that she was born in
You
Orlando. I was like, what,
you always
Brandon? You
get
better date her.
distracted.
You better hit her up, DM her.
What?
She's gonna be in Avengers. If you date her, and then we could get free tickets to Avengers
Oh
Doomsday.
my gosh. What is your horror ranking?
I've only seen like not those movies. I've seen only Bone Temple, Obsession, Send Help, and Backrooms.
Take taking back shots in the back rooms. What?
I haven't seen. I don't think for some reason for me, I don't know if I would consider They Will Kill You and I'm Ready or Not to as horror movies.
I mean, they deal with
I
horror themes. You know,
I feel
devil
they're more action.
clothes, trying to survive. You know, stuff like that.
Oh, I saw Hookem. Holcomb.
Oh, you watched that? How was that?
Boring.
Oh, I've heard a lot of good things. It's
It
rated
was
before.
okay.
Obsessed, and people were saying that was the best horror film of the year.
No, it wasn't that good, Brandon.
Damn.
There was a 2 or 3 jump scares.
Mhm.
It was no, they got a 90%. I don't know if it was that good. I feel like it was very predictable, and I watched it right after watching Obsession. So like, watching like a good horror movie, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I get
It
that.
was it was okay. There was just some things I'm like, that's a little predictable or blah blah. I kind of was wishing they would get more into the mythology of like Irish ghost, but
Yeah.
it was kind of like a basic like ghost story. Like, I
Mm.
don't think it had to. It could have been. It could have been set anywhere. It didn't have to be set in Ireland.
Okay.
So I wish that they would have gotten more into the Ireland mythology. You know what? What's a good witch movie? Is the Witch with Anna Taylor J. Anna
Oh,
Taylor
and
J.
Taylor Joy.
Yeah. Oh my God, that movie. When I watched
Anya
that
Taylor
for the
Joy. Yeah.
first time,
Oh.
bro, that movie is it's so creepy. You should watch it whenever you do like classic horror movie reviews.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's A24, I
Be
think.
coming in October, so stay tuned.
Yeah, you need to have. We should do a what's it called? We need to do an A24 horror movie for Halloween. Cause you still gotta watch Midsummer,
Oh yeah.
Hereditary, The Witch. They're all good horror movies.
I'll get into it all eventually.
Close your mouth.
Ugh. Fuck off.
And then The Lighthouse. Have you ever seen that one?
Is that horror or is that?
It's
I've been
horror.
wanting to watch that one, but
If you consider They Will Kill
okay.
horror and The Lighthouse horror, I think this is horror.
Okay. It's like Scream. It's horror, but that's a slasher.
Yeah, true, true. Now, speaking of YouTubers and their horror movies for the Backrooms, there's been three, directors that have made the transition from YouTube to Hollywood.
This year.
Now this year, but I'm talking about in general. The ones
Oh.
that come to mind, the guys that did the Talk to Me and Bring Her Back,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Obsession, and the Backrooms. Out of those three,
You're forgetting
which one is your?
Markiplier with the Iron Lung.
Yeah, I guess so. I forgot that one. And then didn't Sean Kobe or that one movie reviewer guy had one? Shobi Oaks.
Yeah, Chris Tuckman. With Selby Oaks. Yeah, I never
Did
watched
you ever
Selby
watch that
Oaks.
one?
No, have you?
No.
I probably should. Yeah, I'll do it for Halloween. I'll do it for Halloween time.
You haven't seen Talk to Me either, have you?
I have
Or
not
Bring
seen
Her
Talk
Back?
to Me or Bring Her Back. No.
Oh, then never mind. I was gonna ask you out of the people that done YouTube and horror, which one have you think?
Well, which ones do you think?
I don't know, bro. Talk to Me was really creepy. I wanna do one where maybe for the Halloween podcast, or since you're gonna be watching them, I'll rewatch them too, and then
Okay.
I might rewatch them.
Yeah,
That
we
way I
got.
can like see.
I want to do something like what we did last year and just talk about horror films, and then before Halloween,
Yeah,
release just
we
talking
should
about just
do.
horror films in general. When we were talking
Yeah, we
about the
should watch Talk to
franchises and
Me.
stuff.
Cause that one cause Talk to Me and Bring Her Back are really good. And they're also YouTubers.
Yeah,
So
but for
they
this,
Talk to Me gave me similar vibes to Obsession.
okay.
There was one scene that was pretty funny. That was weird. It was like a fucking English bulldog kissing somebody on the ground that was passed out, but it was very CGI.
Ew,
He was like licking like something off the guy's face.
that's gross.
Once you watch it, you know you'll be like, oh, that's the scene Marion was talking about.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I have
But
nothing else to say about that.
have you watched you watched Selby Oaks or no?
No. Oh, in The Witch, the one I was telling you with Anna Taylor Joy,
Mm.
Ralph Ensign's in that, by the way.
Yeah, Galactus.
Yeah, and he does the same voice.
So, but out of the YouTubers we got in this year itself that made horror films, Markiplier with the Iron Lung,
I thought they came
Curry
out last year for
Barker,
some reason.
Curry Barker with Obsession, and the Backrooms with Kane Parsons. Like, what would be your ranking of that? Or like, yeah, what would be
Where
your
do you
ranking?
have that? What do you have Iron Lung ranked?
I have it below, somewhere below Backrooms.
So
I
you didn't
think
really like it, huh?
I was kind of confused, but yeah, I don't know. It's like it
Did you
taking
fall
place.
asleep through it too?
No,
Oh,
I can't
me
fall asleep with
neither.
Gus next to me. He's
So where you said you have it below, pretty low on the list.
okay. So just out of my out of my list of 2026 films in general, not horror, not just horror. Just the whole shebang. It is 26 out of 51.
Hmm.
Because I didn't hate. I found it very fascinating, and just you can just tell Markiplier was very passionate about that. Even though I didn't really parts, there were some parts like, okay, I think I get what's going on. Then some parts like, okay, what the fuck is that? But yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like that was one of just a film that's like people who know the games will enjoy that more than like the typical viewer.
I think people that watch Markiplier's stream, because
That
I
too,
tried playing the game and I was so confused.
that too. But compared to now these other films like Obsession and Backrooms, like what's crazy is that Markiplier, all that, you know, distributing and all that. I think all that was from Markiplier himself.
Yeah.
He didn't go to a studio. He didn't go. And even on YouTube, he just went straight to YouTube and just got them to put it on there. I think right now it's a YouTube exclusive if you want to watch it. You gotta, of course, pay to rent, but yet it's a YouTube exclusive to
You can only watch it
watch.
on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, because
That's cool.
but like what he did with Iron Lung, it's all from him. He distributed it, he produced it. It's all his money, and
Did he even go to like film festivals?
no, that might have. I don't know.
So yeah, that's cool. So he did it all himself.
And how he,
Oh, you're
and he
right.
gave
It is on
everyone like involved in it a bonus because it made, yeah, I think it
so
made
much
a
money.
51.2 million out of 3 million. He gave everyone a bonus, and like, no, right now that is actually a controversy when it comes to Obsession because the art director recently talked about her salary with it, and now she's like talking about how it's like that she didn't make much on it because the budget for Obsession was like 700,000, and and I think it was revealed that Indy Neverett made
Yeah.
20,000. So it's like the art director was talking about how she thinks because of how much money it made, she thinks that they should all get bonuses for it, and that's kind of like just that's been like a debate lately.
For what movie was it?
Obsession.
Yeah. And it's not even Curry Barker's fault, right? Or is it?
It's not his fault because
It's more
it got bought by
by a studio.
Universal, and if it lost money, there will of course be no bonuses. But yeah, this made a bunch of money, and so it's. But yeah, when it was
So what do you? What,
made,
yeah.
there wasn't no big company like that to finance it. So
Mhm.
yeah.
What do you think? Do you think our Markiplier is like gonna be the future? Like his way of making movies and like distributing them and all that?
If you have Markiplier's money,
And not even his money, his
but
fan
yet
base.
you have like the money and the fan base, then sure. But yet,
Who's
what
another YouTuber that can do that, you think?
Corey
No, like Markiplier. Like, no offense to Kurt Baker, his movie's great, but like if he were to try to do what Markiplier did and just do it all himself, no distribution, no studio, he would not
Be able
have been
to.
as big.
The
Probably
reason
not
he
even look as
picked
good.
the reason he picked Focus,
Blumhouse.
yeah, no, Universal to for the film was because to distribute the film because for they were going to distribute it worldwide.
Ah, I
Any
see.
20 A24 was only going to be local and we're only going to be for the
Is
states only.
Markiplier is the Iron Lung worldwide, or no? Is it just domestic?
Uh, Warner Bros. India announced that they acquired the domestic distribution rights to the film, and that opened in Indian theaters March 13.
Okay, so it is technically at least some parts of the world.
Yeah, Iron Lung debuted in North America, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, and some European territories with Piece of Magic Entertainment, along with the release of some theaters, partnered with local donation centers for moviegoers to donate blood. Hmm. I don't know. I'm just impressed with how like Markiplier
Yeah,
was able to do all this, without having to go to one of the big studios like A24 or like Universal and all that to like distribute it and all that. He mostly did it himself, and that's impressive. It's like right now it just seems like the only YouTuber to do that. But it's like if there were another YouTuber that could do that, my guess would be two YouTubers come in mind.
yeah.
Mr. Beast, of course,
That's what I was gonna say.
but yeah, I feel like he would partner with someone else too because he's always partnering with.
Yeah, he seems way too busy and way like
Yeah,
invested in
he
other
wouldn't do
stuff
it
to like just
himself.
focus himself into one movie and like yeah.
But also,
So I count him out. He's too busy. He's too big.
PewDiePie. I don't know if he's as big. I don't know. I don't think he's as popular now, but back then, like it was like him and Markiplier. So I feel like he has the money. I think. I don't know, but
I feel like if it was 5 years ago, yes. Now I don't know if he has I mean, he has a big fan base, and who knows? I
still
like
has a
them,
big
but
fan base. But
maybe I would maybe PewDiePie.
PewDiePie,
That's the
yeah.
only one that I'm trying to think about big YouTubers. That's about those two. I mean,
That's
they
still
don't
the
really
only
make
ones
them
I
back
could
in the day.
think of.
Smosh, but they had their movie
They
and it didn't
had
really
a
do that good.
movie
They had
that
two
was.
movies.
Oh my
They had
god,
the Smosh movie, and then they
the
had one
Smosh movie.
about they had one about them being a ghost.
That
Oh,
was
I
a
think it was a
YouTube
ghost.
series, right? That wasn't that like
I thought
because
no, it was a
remember?
YouTube.
Yeah,
It was a
YouTube
movie, no?
YouTube was doing
Oh, you're
had
right.
their own streaming service for a little bit
It was yeah.
because that's where Cobra
YouTube
Kai
Red.
started before. Yeah, that's where Cobra Kai started before. YouTube Red shut down and it got picked up. Well, Cobra Kai got
You know,
picked
it
up
was
by Netflix.
another pretty good show that was on that was called Wayne. I don't know if you ever seen that one.
No, I haven't.
It was pretty good. It's on YouTube now for free, but that was pretty good. But yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways, I guess the guy that did Backrooms, he's a YouTuber, but he didn't do it all himself like Markiplier.
no, he like now. What's crazy is now this Backrooms had like a lot of producers, a lot of production companies. James Wan. He's known for. He directed the two Aquaman films, but he created the
Insidious, Sinister.
the Conjuring universe and Saw.
Yeah.
You
Damn,
know,
he's old.
he has his own production company. He produces a lot of these horror films, and lately he's been partnering with Blumhouse to produce horror films. So I don't know if Blumhouse was involved in this, but
Oh, Blumhouse was involved with Obsession. I saw their
Blumhouse
logo.
was involved with Obsession, but Osgood Perkins. So he directed Longlegs, The Monkey. He was involved producing Backrooms. You ever seen Longlegs?
Yeah,
That was a good.
they're
That was a
making a
good.
sequel.
I saw that. I don't know how that's going to work, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's dead though. That doesn't make the character, the
Maybe,
case
maybe
character.
it's a prequel.
Maybe who knows? But then
I'm surprised how Nicolas Cage is still doing all this crazy movements and I feel like he's old, but he still got it, man.
yeah, you still got it, especially with Spider Noir. No, but another producer that was involved with Backrooms was Son Levy. Now he directed Deadpool and Wolverine. He directed Free Guy. He directed the Night at the Museum films, and he's directed that new Star Wars Starfighter. So
Yeah.
it's very interesting about all that. It's like, oh wow, okay, so there was a lot of producers involved in this, and I believe Mark Duplass, he plays the that one
What you call me?
scientist. Hmm?
What you call me? A dumb who?
Oh yeah, you are a dumbass. I'm talking about Mark Duplass.
Oh,
No, he played the scientist guy that was in Backrooms. He talked about how he
which
was
one?
brought in, the main scientist guy.
Oh yeah. I also like that kind of confused me.
Like he talked about how he was like, you know,
Mhm.
usually he gets brought in to like help out first time directors, and he said that how Kane Parsons did it, he was very impressed.
Nice.
So, because there's been this people trying to be like, oh, Kane Parsons didn't actually direct Backrooms. They had one of the producers actually directed, but yet they're kind of using Kane Parsons' face to promote it, and it's just no. A lot of people are saying the same thing about Cory Barker with Obsessed, and it's like, no, that's not how that. No,
Now, do you think that's gonna happen in the future? Now that studios see how big YouTubers are, or how like, do you think that might happen in the future?
what do you mean?
Us, like,
Like
so the
more
content.
YouTubers directing, or
No, no, no.
people
That's gonna
using
happen,
someone's face
but I
while they
feel like
secretly
that could
direct it?
now. I feel like that could happen now in the future.
Hmm.
The
I feel like
studios are
it.
like, hey, they see that idea and they're like, hey, that's a good idea. Let's find a YouTuber or some guy that has a little bit of a following and give them, pretend they make a movie and see what happens.
I could see something like that in a
It could
way.
happen.
It's like,
Do you know about the Milla Vanilla guys? Those two singers from the 80s that didn't even sing. They were like lip singing throughout the whole thing.
uh,
So I think something like that could happen, but
yeah,
I don't think that happened here, especially with Curry Breaker. I've seen his work on YouTube and
yeah,
it's similar. I don't know much about the Backrooms guys, but it's
yeah,
kind of hard to keep a secret with
yeah. I
like a team
agree.
that big. Like somebody would have been like, "No, he didn't direct us."
Yeah,
Not some fucking weirdo on Twitter just upset that he didn't direct a movie. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But like, have we seen kind of like directors direct a movie and then they kind of promote it under another director's name? We've seen that. Like, Justice
Yeah.
League is a huge example because Zack Snyder originally directed it, but yeah, when they were wanting to do reshoots, he
There you
left,
go.
and Joss Whedon. Most of the movie was pretty much reshot, but yet they still promote it under Zack Snyder's name. So
So it could happen,
yeah,
but
it could
no, I
happen.
don't think it happened with these guys.
Yeah, but like it could happen, but you never know with Hollywood lately. It's like
But anyways,
now before we end, like would you like to see more Backrooms content, whether it's another film or a TV series?
I guess you can ask me if I'm a fan or not, but
Are you a fan or
I don't
not?
know if this movie made me a fan, to be honest. If I were to be honest with you and to be honest with myself, if
Yeah.
there's another movie out, would I go watch it? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend the 14 or 16 bucks, almost 20 nowadays, to go watch this movie.
It was like 12 bucks each
Am
to
I
go watch Scary
dying?
Movie
Am I
6.
dying? I still gotta watch that.
Yeah.
That's more because I'm biased, even though I heard some mixed things about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm a major fan, but like I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
not dying for a sequel right now.
yeah, I for me like with everything I'm seeing on TikTok, of course, on social media, but yet also playing the escape the Backrooms game. It's like I'm interested in learning more in it, but if they were to make a film, it needs to do better. And like it needs to like it needs to like have it needs to be better. Like kind of like have it be like maybe keep the same style, of course, but yeah, kind of like have it more no sudden character shifts. Maybe learn a little bit more stuff. I don't
Jump
know.
more into the lore, maybe.
Yeah, but yet, yeah, but kind of like maybe be something for people to understand more, I guess.
Yeah.
Would a TV series work? Maybe, but it's like, but if they were to do a sequel, whether it's a TV series or a movie, would you like to like see it continue with what this film left off with the same characters, or do you think it'll be like an anthology type thing? Because I don't see the same characters coming back, but you never know.
I don't see. Yeah, I don't. The only one that could come back maybe is the therapist, but everybody else is kind of dead.
Yeah, it'd be
So
interesting to
yeah,
see what they do, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
There's a lot of stuff this can go, and it depends on what happens. Like, if they were to do another film, I hope it's good. I hope it's better than this one, but like with this one, I didn't hate it.
no, I didn't hate it. I thought it was fun to watch.
How many tacos do you give it, though? What is Marin's taco rating?
3 tacos out of 5.
Okay. My
Pretty not
rating,
mid, but a
yeah.
little not great.
I give it like a 7, 8 out of 10, because it's like, because for me, it was like, okay, what the fuck did I just watch? But it was more like in a positive, like, okay, that was very fascinating. But I don't know what happened.
Hmm.
Hi. Well, you have people be like, what the fuck did I just watch? But was more negative towards it, not understanding anything. And I can understand why people are mixed about this. I can understand why people love it. I can understand why people hate it. So because like for an average moviegoer, for a diehard horror fans expecting something super scary, unfortunately,
Not,
this isn't a film for you.
nah, it's not. Yeah, I agree.
Like go in expecting the unexpected in a way. Just go in kind of like not expecting anything at all.
You know, it was a better movie, and it was kind of in the similar vein as what was it called? Eight or Hotel? That Japanese horror movie that was also based on a video
Oh,
game.
Exit 8. I want to watch that.
Exit 8.
Do you watch it?
That's oh yeah, I watched it in theaters with Hannah. Really good. I'm
I've
surprisingly really
heard
good.
great things about that one.
You should watch it. That was I feel like that was a better because it's kind of the same kind
That
of
one's
thing. It's like
and that one's based on a video game, right?
yeah, it's also based. Oh, I guess Backrooms isn't a video game, but yeah, it's
No.
based off a video game. It's really good. Like I
Okay.
think that was kind of trying to tell the same
Yeah.
kind of story as Backrooms, but it did it way better in my opinion.
Yeah, I've heard
If you ever get an opportunity to watch it, you should watch it.
I've
That
heard
is a horror
about
movie.
it.
I forgot to rank that one in my horror movie list.
Dang. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch that one. Like I've heard about it. It's like, oh,
Put it
that
on your
sounds very
list.
fun. It's on my list. It's on my list now. But does that pretty much wrap up our podcast for tonight?
I think so, sir. How about you?
All
What do you
right.
think?
Yeah, I think so. There's really nothing much to talk about. Just, of course, stay tuned for more because we got a lot more episodes we need to film. We're going to be talking about soon, the brand new Days trailer. We're going to be reviewing Supergirl. We're going to be talking about that peak era of recent streaming shows that we got recently, Mandalorian and Grogu. Now, of course, we're going to be doing a podcast on Spider-Man Brand New Day once it releases in theaters. We got a lot coming up soon,
You do.
hopefully. So stay tuned for all that. Now, any last words you want to say before we sign off? Oh no, Baron's in the back rooms. In the back
Nah, I'm
rooms
good.
taking back shots. Whoa.
Yes, guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe, follow our tags online, And thank you for joining us into this journey into fantasy.